Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today's video is an unboxing for the Spongebob and Wet n Wild collection. So here's the box, and here is the inside. And this is a big box. So I did purchase, 2 years ago, their Pac-Man collection, and that came in a big round Pac-Man. It's like a hat box. I loved it. I don't have all the products still with me. I have I have the brushes, I have the face palette, and like the the loose powder blush and bronzer, but the eyeshadow palette and the nail polishes I no longer have. But I did really enjoy that whole thing, so I knew I wanted to get this one, and I really like SpongeBob. So this is the second time that I'm filming this, so things are already out of the box, but we're just gonna go through everything. But first, tell me what one of your favorite SpongeBob quotes is. Leave it down below. What's something that you quote from SpongeBob? Anything. I think the thing I say the most would be when Patrick says, "Are shoes from Texas dumb?" That one. That's probably my favorite. But yeah, let me know, or anything that you think of that's always just so funny. I tend to be like, oh, remember when SpongeBob did this a lot in my life? I don't know, I just really enjoyed SpongeBob growing up. So first things first, let's just talk about the sprays. I've not used anything yet, I literally just got it. So it's the Fun Purifying Setting Mist and the BFF Hydrating Brightening Primer Mist. I haven't opened either of these, so I'm unsure of the fragrance for both. Depending on the fragrance will tell me whether or not I feel comfortable using them, because I'm a little bit sensitive, so you know, if they're, yeah, I'm not gonna use them. Next, we have the Sponge and Brush Cleanser. So this is Gary, and you can hear it. So it's just a hard soap in there. And you just kind of take your brush and, you know, you just rinse over it and wash it. And this pairs with, of course, the Krabby Patty, which is a set of cleansing pads. So I'll open her up. So we've got a deep clean on the top bun, a sponge cleaner on the lettuce, an eye brush, and a face brush cleaner for the next two. So I'll show you. So you've got your little Krabby Patty, and here's the first one. So this is your most intense clean. And then this is for sponges, it says, and these are all silicone. And then here's the patty for eye brushes, because it's got these smaller bits. And then this is for face brushes, because it's bigger. This is a lot smaller than my typical cleansing pad. I got mine from just TJ Maxx, but I'm sure like Sigma makes them and things like that. So I tend to use something bigger. However, for travel, it could be fun. Or if you had a little kid, to just give that to you, just as like a here you go, because I bought the whole set kind of a thing. Next, we have the travel sponge holder, right? It's a sponge case, it's Pineapple House. My only complaint is that it's silicone, so it's squishy, so it won't stay closed. So if you just take your sponge and you just drop it in, it's a little, it can come apart easy, but it's better than nothing. At least it's, I don't know. It came with it. What can you do? What can you do? I do wish this was hard. I think it would have been a bit nicer. Next, it came with 3 sponges. There's everybody. It's SpongeBob, Patrick, and Squidward. Now, I personally have never used a Wet n Wild sponge, but I had to grab Patrick because he was backwards in the thing, and it's really soft. Is it latex? There's no way. I was dropping things the whole first time I filmed this. So it felt really soft, so I'm actually thinking these sponges are going to be nice. I've not used a Wet n Wild sponge. I know Tara Babies, who does Saturday hauls, she really likes Wet n Wild's little sponges, so there must be a good one. Next, we have 2 brushes, and I love Wet n Wild's brushes. Let me just show you. Not all their brushes, but from their collectible sets. Oh, this is not it. From their sets. So here we have the Wet n Wild Fire and Ice face brush. This is so nice for bronzer and blush. And then I've got the Pac-Man brush. I also have the eye brush too. So I really like their limited edition brushes. They tend to be really nice and they fit the collection well. So this one, again, I already opened them, but it's a round kabuki and a flat kabuki. So Sandy is a little domed kabuki. This would be really good for like mineral products, like a mineral face powder. I personally don't know if I'm going to be actively using this brush just because I'm not a kabuki person, but I'm definitely going to probably put it on display next to my other like Real Techniques kabuki brush. But this I'm actually kind of excited for. This is really, really soft, and I've been intrigued by brushes of this shape because NARS has the Ita brush, and then like Elf has like that giant one, but this is a good size for actually trying to contour a bronze, and it's really, really soft. So I'm excited, and of course it's SpongeBob, and he's my favorite compared to Sandy, but I have a soft spot for Sandy because it's Sandy. She's Texas. It's a whole big thing for me, but Sandy cheeks. But yeah, so SpongeBob's little brush. And then I think the 2 biggest things from the collection for people not buying the PR set would be these. So it is a eyeshadow palette and a highlighter. So we'll talk about the highlighter first. I've not opened it, and I don't know if I'm going to, so I'm sorry that there's no swatches, but I will either link my Instagram down below if I do any, or I will find someone who has them. But it's just a gold highlighter with SpongeBob imprinted on it. And I love Wet n Wild's highlighters, and I love their limited edition highlighters. I like to collect them. I've got the Zodiac ones, the mermaid one from a long time ago. It was like a greeny, grayish, yellowy, blue. I don't even know. Beautiful. But I have used all of those, so maybe I will open that one. But I know. And then this is the palette. So one thing that really intrigued me, sorry for the glare, is Wet n Wild's not done a palette in this format before, at least to my knowledge. So that excites me. And secondly, these shimmers up here look really, really beautiful. So that also excites me. And then there are 2 pressed glitters, which I don't really use pressed glitters, but there's only 2 in the whole palette, so I don't really mind it. And there's really fun imprints. There's little Krabby Patties, the little flowers, little kelp. So I'm really excited. Again, all these shimmers look like a new formula, and I like the size of the palette. And SpongeBob is not a sticker, it's like printed on, and this was the Nautical Nonsense palette. Oh my god, this shade is called Mayonnaise. So yeah, again, I probably am going to use this. I didn't really enjoy the Pac-Man eyeshadow palette. It was all brights. It was okay, but I did like the highlighter blush palette. I still have that, so I think I will probably post swatches on my Instagram. I don't know if you can even still buy these. I know they went in store to Walmart first, then they went online at Ulta, online at Wet n Wild, and they still have to go in store to Ulta and then also online to Amazon. So at least from first glance, and keep in mind I've not used anything, the things that I would say to get would be the brushes, and get the one that you want. Obviously SpongeBob brush, but if you like the Sandy, again, they're really, really soft, and I do not mind Wet n Wild's brush quality. So I would say get the brushes, and then definitely do the face palettes. And if there is a shape of sponge that intrigues you, I would say get a sponge, because touching Patrick's sponge, it was really, really soft. So these might have potential, and looking at them, probably Patrick. So look, you'd have the cute little trio here. Sorry, Squidward. You'd have these guys, and then of course highlighter and the palette. These would probably be the first two to grab, and this brush are probably what's gonna sell the fastest, and probably Sandy. So I would keep an eye out for it if it's something you're interested in. Again, I don't know if the PR box is coming back, and keep in mind I'm a normal person, and like it's very big, and I'm gonna use this to store things just like I used the Pac-Man one as a hat box now, well, like for notes and stuff. So I personally liked that part of the experience, and I also was able to get this at a discount because I had an Ulta coupon. So that's, for me, I had a great deal with this, which is why I was like, yep, I'm getting the PR box. I don't want to worry about, I didn't want these to break in shipping, and I knew if they were in the PR box, I knew they would be okay. And half of the stuff in the PR box won't go bad. You know, like, yeah, this is cutesy, I might not use it, but at least I can put it on my collector's shelf or something like that. The sprays I don't know about because I haven't smelt them, and I don't know if they're gonna work, but you know, brush cleaner, can't really beat that. I do not use brush cleaner like that on my natural brushes, but for my synthetic brushes, no problem, you know. But yeah, so that's it. And then this, you don't need this. But yep, so that was my unboxing for the Spongebob and Wet n Wild collab. I want to know what you guys think. Are you guys picking anything up from this? I personally think this was a good collab, because some collabs between brands and, is it licensing? Whatever it is, sometimes they're not good, or sometimes they're just a little bit too, you know, I feel like the fact that it was two main makeup products is not bad. So if someone is, you know, if they're cashing in on our nostalgia, you're just getting, you know, one palette. It's not too much. And sponges makes sense. Like, it's perfect. I think they did a really good job with this. It's not overwhelming, and you can easily get a couple things. Definitely check back on, it was Trend Mood and Wet n Wild posted all of the dates for all of the launches. So definitely check that out, because I don't think this is going to be around for long, because normally their limited edition stuff doesn't last long. But it has yet to come to in-store, Ulta's, and Amazon online. So keep that in mind. Hopefully if there's something that you want, you can get it. I will link my earrings in the description box again. And yeah, and even my dress I feel like is SpongeBob-y, but I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please let me know your favorite SpongeBob quote, and if you're getting anything from the collection. Comment, like, and subscribe to my channel, and hopefully I see you in my next one. Bye!